Hello everybody, Loader for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video. So, I said that I would cover the Vendreads as soon as they all got covered, well not covered, but announced once we knew all their effects. Revealed, that's the word I was looking for. Well, I don't know how, but I guess either the leagues are coming out, I heard something about Comic-Con or something, and we know all of the effects. I'm pretty sure Konami America is pretty upset about that because they were going to do, standard, oh hey, reveal one at a time over the course of the next week or so over on the Facebook. But that's irrelevant now. So let's cover it. First and foremost, let's cover the monster everybody already knows of, Vendread Hound Horde. Thank you, VidMe. Level 3 Dark Zombie Effect Monster. Attack 0, defense 2100. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard one Vendread card, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. A Vendread monster ritual summoned using this card on the field gains the following effect. You can only use each of the preceding effects of Vendread Hound Horde once per turn. So you can only use the effect special summon it from your graveyard once per turn. It's a hard once per turn, but it's still a really great effect. Just being able to discard a Vendread special summon it from your graveyard. Heck, once we get more Vendreads later on, maybe you can discard another one that has similar effect and then discard someone else, summon that thing. It'll be interesting to see. It also works in tandem with the ritual monster once you guys see the ritual monster and stuff. So, once per turn, quick effect, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls, banish it. That's the effect it gives the ritual monster when your opponent, when you use the monster, this dude as material to ritual summon the ritual monster, so long as this thing's on the field. Now, people are like wondering, oh hey, why is this here? Okay, so rather than saying once per turn during your player's turn, they're shortening down that whole phrase to just quick effect in parentheses to save text space and ink. And I like that, but at the same time they got to make that a more relevant, like a more obvious thing, because just saying quick effect, that's not gonna be super obvious to most people. So basically, once per turn during your player's turn, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls and banish it. That is so incredibly good. Oh, hey, your opponent activates Dragonic Diagram or Barrage or whatever. Okay, just banish it before they even get a chance. Or heck, in Barrage's case, they'll activate the effect and then you chain and banish it. Diagrams, I think, doesn't destroy for cost, but even then, they'd probably destroy a baby or something. That sounds incredibly bad out of context, but like a baby dinosaur. That's what I meant. Baby Ceratosaurus. Anyways, onto the other cards. Now, this dude over here, he's not part of the archetype. He's generic zombie support, so I'm going to cover him at the end because he is still a really good card that I need to cover anyways. So, let's cover the boss monster, Vendread Slayer. And you know what's a funny thing? I was going to do a video last night, basically of me predicting the effects and stats and stuff of the monsters, and I totally called the stats of this thing. It's level 6, 2400 attack, 0 defense, and it's an effect with a K for some reason. Ritual monster, Dark Zombie. You can ritual summon this card with any Vendread ritual spell once per battle if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage stat calculation, whatever. Quick effect, you can banish one zombie monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack. So he does go up to 2700, but this is he keeps the attack. There's nothing on here that says he doesn't get to keep the attack. So that attack boost is a permanent attack boost as far as I'm concerned and as far as like everything that I can find is concerned. So like 2 battles, he will get to 3k attack power. That is really, really good. Also, since you're banishing a zombie from your graveyard, if you're mixing this with Shiranui, like what I'm going to do, then this Shiranui will get its banish effect after, everything's said and done, pretty much, which is really, really nice. If this ritual summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one ritual spell from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send one Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Vendread Slayer once per turn. So, God. Okay, so, I know he seems kind of lackluster, but there's a reason for that, obviously, with Hound Horde and also the other monster. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I'm going to pull up the artwork real quick so you guys can actually see what these things look like. Something I should have done, but I forgot about. So, Revenge Slayer, he's kind of lackluster. Like, honestly. Like, if you just look at him in a blanket volume, he is a rather lackluster boss monster. Granted, I freaking love the artwork. This thing is so cool looking. This stuff reminds me of freaking Resident Evil. Like, oh my god, okay, the tyrants, the zombies coming back, the actual zombies themselves, and as the virus mutates even more, they get bigger and scarier looking, you know, like, see how they kind of start off with Wolverine claws. Like, literally, those are straight up Wolverine claws. Same spots and everything, and about the same length. And then they just mutate into these grotesque things. And also, I have a qualm with this artwork over here, and I'll get to that at the end of the video. But seriously though, this is so cool. I'm so excited for this. But as I was saying, the ritual monster, he's rather lackluster on his own. But thanks to Hound Horde, and I don't know why they didn't give us the artwork for the spell card, but whatever. And the other monster, Revenants, which is this one over here, he becomes pretty good. Dark Zombie effect, level 4, 1800 attack, 200 defense. That's what Revenants is. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card by battle or card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. A Vendread monster ritual summon using this card on the field gains this effect. You can only use the preceding effect of Vendread Revenants once per turn. So the effect it gets, once per turn, during your first turn, basically, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, banish it. And so, if you use both Hound Horde and Revenants for the ritual summon of Slayer, which, you know, you're supposed to, basically, then once per turn during your first turn, you can just banish any spell or trap card and monster card your opponent controls once per turn. And, well, the monster has to be a special summon monster, but let's be honest, that's pretty much everything. Okay. Okay, so, just for an example. Let's say turn player goes first. They Foolish Burial, Hound Horde, and then use Hound Horde effect. Pitch to actually, you know, I'm gonna cover the ritual spell and the trap card before I just do a hypothetical turn, because I almost spoiled what this other stuff does. Granted, most of you guys probably already know what it does because either you read it or other people told you, but still, I like to imagine I'm special somehow. Vendread Origin, ritual spell. This card can be used to ritual summon any Vendread ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. Right there is just stupid. It's really nice to be able to do that. I kind of had a feeling that it would do that because, well, they're zombies. Zombies like to be in a grave. It's pretty obvious it'd be useful for being in a graveyard. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish zombie monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. If Vendread Slayer or Slayer, so if you have multiple out, you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So, two really, really awesome things about the ritual spell, which for some reason we don't have a picture of anywhere. So, because of Vendread Slayer being level 6, you can play Preparation of Rites, which is really, really good. And because the ritual spell specifically lists Vendread Slayer, you can play Pre-Preparation of Rites. Because, yeah, sure, it doesn't specifically state it in the part of the card text saying that, hey, you can use it as a ritual summon, but since it has Vendread Slayer in the name, in the card text right there, so you can see it, you can use it. You can pre-prep it. This tag is going to be so stupid. I love it. I am so hyped for this archetype. It's just so awesome. Then we got Vendread Reorigin. Normal trap card. Which, by the way, Vendread Origin, which, oh yeah, that's right, the picture is somewhere else. Vendread Origin, this is the picture itself here, is a secret rare for some reason, but I can kind of see why, and I kind of disagree with it, but either way. So, normal trap card. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that has a level. Tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Vendread token, Zombie, Dark, attack 0, defense 0, with a level equal to the tributed monster's level, original level. While the token special summon by this effect is on the field, you cannot normal or special summon monsters except Vendread monsters. Alrighty. So, that card is really good because it's just generic spot removal. Yeah, sure, you can't summon anything except for Vendreads, but that doesn't matter because you're going to use the token for ritual summon either way. And then, hey, there you go. Now, that being said, I really, really like the card because it can... Well, yes, you got to target a monster of a level, so a basic monster in the main deck, ritual monster, synchro monster, or fusion monster. You can't target XZs or links. Oh yeah, and also can target pendulums, of course. So then you can target that monster, tribute it off, get a token. My biggest issue with the card is that it targets, because then like your opponent can dodge it potentially. You know, with something like I don't know, Book of Moon. Well, not Book of Moon, obviously, but, you know, they can dodge it with, like, for instance, the continuous True Draco trap card effect, too, where you can normal summon, you know, they can chain it, and then, oh, hey, just tribute it off, and then you don't get anything. But, however, it's still a really nice card because it's non-destruction spot removal, and so you can have easy ways of getting rid of some of the more annoying stuff out there. So, looking at Vendreads by themselves, and I'll cover Samurai Skull here in a second, I'm really liking the first 5 cards of this archetype. They have really good, they have 2 really good main deck monsters, they have 1 really good ritual monster, they have 1 really, really, really good ritual spell card. The trap card is really good as well. I am absolutely loving this deck, not to mention the artwork is absolutely just amazing on this deck. Funnily enough, this artwork breaks the 3 golden rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Censorship. So, let's see here. And it's all with this lady over here. So, let's see here. Blood on her hands, topless, in a thong, and, yes, he's a zombie. I'm just wanting to point that out, because, holy crap, that is, like, the most uncensored artwork ever. I don't get it. Konami, you have no excuse for not releasing Magi Magician Girl anymore, okay? I'm being completely and totally honest. There is no excuse for Magi Magician Girl not to be out over here. Because, let's see here. Blood, nudity. The only thing it's missing is religious themes. Okay, but I guess that's over here in the graveyard. Either way, this deck looks really, really awesome. I can't wait to play it. I am picking it up. Oh my god. I'm going to get my Shiranui ready and everything. Going to mix them with Shiranui. Now then, really quickly, Samurai Skull, which I have not seen a picture of, but I'm really hoping that it's Summoned Skull with like Samurai armor, because that'd be just awesome. Level 4, Zombie Effect, Dark, 1700 attack, 0 defense. When this card is normal summoned, you can send a zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can spell summon 1 level 4 or lower zombie monster from your deck except itself. So, this card is really, really good. He's basically a better version of Mathematician. Granted, Mathematician can still have certain usefulness to it, mostly in regards to the getting to draw a card when it dies effect. The biggest thing that this guy has over that is that obviously he floats. And yeah, I really like this card, but let's be honest, he's never going to die to an opponent's card effect. Not unless like you Mizuki him out for something. Well, obviously it's special summon him, and then like you have 2 or 3 other monsters out, and your opponent basically has to torrential in order to stop an OTK, but then, oh hey, you're still going to get something out of it, which is really nice. Another thing that is really awesome is that it's just if it leaves a field, so if it gets castelled, if it gets bottomless, doesn't matter, so long as it leaves a field by an opponent's card effect, you get the special summon, which is really, really great. So, Vendread looks to be really good, just right out the bat. I don't think it'll be tier 1 or meta or anything, especially while Zoo is still around. But granted, if Vendread open really good and go first against like Zoo, they can do pretty much anything to them, whatever they want. Because like, let's say you force Burial out, you force Hound Horde to grave, and then you use his effect, pitching the ritual monster, specialing him from the graveyard. You normal summon out Revenants, you activate the ritual spell, attributing these 2 for this guy. Then, oh hey, you can banish a monster and a spell card, and then you set the trap card. I believe that's 5 cards. Let's see, trap, Main deck monster, ritual spell, full spiral. Yeah, that's 5 cards. So then, oh hey, you got pretty much everything you need to stop whatever the zoo player is going to do. Okay, so then they activate Barrage. Okay, banish it. They try to summon out Rat Pure. Okay, tribute it. I get a token. Okay, Soul Charge it back. Okay, banish it. it's just really trolly. Granted, obviously Zoo has way better ways of just stopping that, but I'm just saying that that's like one idea that the deck can, like, that's just one way that the deck can just be really obnoxious, because I really like this. I like the idea of giving a ritual monster who has somewhat subpar effects and then giving them better effects, kind of like with the BOS, and I think that's where they get this from, the BOS archetype, because the BOS monsters, they have, well, aside from the original ritual, Super Soldier, he's an okay monster by himself, being a flying wingman, and has a floating effect. But with Evening Twilight and Beginning Night, this thing is stupid. You know, getting to attack twice, banish 2 monsters on the field, banish a monster out of the hand. It's so stupid. And that's what this deck can easily be as well. But it looks like it's going to be better because it's zombie-based, and zombies just tend to be just amazing. And partly because zombies have so much good generic support. Oh my god. I can't wait. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on Vendread? Are you excited for it as I am? I'm gonna like try to build this deck on Sneak Peek Day. I'm kind of scared though. I doubt that I'm gonna be able to do it because everybody's gonna want to be building this deck. And unless I get lucky and like pull everything, which I doubt, because this guy's an ultra. This thing's a secret. He's an ultra, but he's also a rare because, well, he's the promo. And then I have no idea what this thing's rarity is, and I have no idea what the rarity is of the ritual spell, so yeah. So guys, anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on Vendread? Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. It was your birthday. Happy birthday. And see you all. Legend for Life. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my 2 Patreons so far. To my 2 wonderful patrons, Cambrock223 and Night Zone. You guys are incredibly awesome, and it just, I can't express my thanks enough. Thank you guys both, and I hope everybody has a great day. See y'all later. Peace out.